Good morning, and I'm saying good morning. Why am I saying good morning? Because I don't even know if you can tell, but like the sun is just coming up. What did I do? Yeah. Did I go to bed early last night? Yeah. Sorry, my curtain's off. You guys know how I am. Did I go to bed early last night? Yes. Did I wake up early today? Yes. Did I feel like when I woke up this morning not going? Absolutely. Did I start having those actual conversations with myself where I was walking around this place like going, it's just, I'm actually, you're not supposed to run every day, Kelly, when you train. You're supposed to have an off day. Maybe you should take an off day. You go tomorrow. You're totally in this. It's, you're fine. And I'm like, listen here, douchebag. You are not going to fall for that. So like bad Kelly and good Kelly are having this conversation. And yes, some of you are thinking that I should be committed right now, and that's fine. Wearing my Under Armour, cool bras, right? Underneath the, like I said, I'm checking out some new Champion stuff. I bought this, I don't know, a couple weekends ago. This is pretty cool. This is all, I'm gonna have to look into this. It's really like for keeping you warm and being outside. I think I've got a size too big. Because it's big here and it goes all the way down over my butt. That's a lot of real estate back there. Just saying. Anyway, I like it. I'm telling you, like when you branch out into running, it's literally like just adding. You need to have like a second job just to cover all of the stuff that you're buying, because you have to buy the right socks, the right shoes, the right bras, the right outdoor clothes, And then I told you guys, every time I see Amy, I'm like, what's that? And then I see something else, I'm like, this, gotta get this, that's what it is. But here's what I gotta say, and sorry because the lighting's a little dark, you guys, it's just becoming morning, but let's see, when I think about getting up this morning, and yesterday and today, all I gotta say is, okay, that's all I gotta say, because I am absolutely, without a doubt, just crushing it. It feels great. Mr. Flo, see, you can't even see this. My black is blending in with that. We've got to change that. I will do my best to, maybe I'll have to like move this, but I think it's just because of the time of day. I have my lights on, but it's just kind of not completely alight yet. So anyway, I just want to encourage you guys, we're trying to take that phrase out of our vocabulary, right? That phrase that says, I can't. Oh, I can't get up. I can't run. I can't do that. Give me a break, people. Look at this one. Oh, I haven't had my cappuccino. It's brewing back there. I was the one that said I couldn't run because I had the cramping and whatever. And guess what? I'm totally dealing with it today. What did I do? I knew that the one thing that I did bad this week is I didn't look at my marathon training, my half marathon training, because I know that I'm supposed to be alternating between like 4-mile run, 3-mile run, and 5-mile run, and 6-mile run this week. So since I did over 4 yesterday, I decided to stop at 3, because so far in all the books that I've been reading, they've been saying that the tendency with training for a half marathon or whatever, 10K, is that you tend to think that, just pushing your body and doing more and more and more every day, which is what I would think. I would think like, wow, I'm doing great on my running. I should run for an hour. I should run for an hour and a half. That's like not the right mindset, because I'm realizing with everything that I'm reading, it's so important, like I talked about before with the whole massage thing and getting the rest and relaxation. You've got to have the recovery for your workouts to work, frankly. I mean, and I know that sounds weird. It was a hard concept for me to grasp, but I'm getting it more and more now. Like, you've got to have that recovery. So since I did the 4.25 mile yesterday, I decided to stop at 3, and then I ended up, yesterday, and this is how I'm kind of just slowly but surely like changing my speed, changing my breathing, changing my time. If this is what works for me, what's worked for me. I'm sure other people progressed faster. Amy is she's like flash lightning when she runs now. She and I started when the guy at boot camp told us to go, and she's like, zoom! And here's me, I'm like, what? So inevitably I'll get there, Amy, just saying. But yesterday I did, I started off at 4.5 miles an hour, and then by the end I was kind of slowly jerking it up to 4.6 miles an hour, and then at the very last I did like a 6 mile an hour kind of like, well, for me at that moment, that was a little bit like a sprint, and I did that for like one song, so like 3 or 4 minutes. Today, what I did is I started off at 4.6 miles an hour, and then I went up to 4.7, so I varied between 4.6, 4.7, and you know, sometimes just that little, that's like a better way, in my opinion, for me to get my body back up to going at 5 miles an hour, and then I'll slowly get up to 6 miles an hour. But this is what I'm doing so that I can control my breathing along the way and get my runs in and make sure that I'm getting the time without stopping. And the chi running, you guys, the whole belly breathing concept is really, really helping me. I did definitely start to feel, I don't know what it is about me that just, I start either getting into the music or whatever, and I just start, I find myself, I'm holding my breath. And or breathing, you know, all in the upper torso. I'm gonna read that for you guys later today when I'll do my other vlog where actually I'm like showered and stuff. You should be glad you do not have smell-o-vision right now. Anyway, so I upped my speed a little bit, and then, back to the breathing. So I started to get the cramps, and then what I do is I just put my hand on my tummy, so probably some people think I'm pregnant or something. They probably think I'm pregnant anyway, because I'm so fat. But, just kidding, Amy, I'm just kidding. I know Amy will be yelling at me for that. Excuse me, for that one. So I put my hand on my belly, and then, like I said, I focus on the, and then that gets me like back to breathing. Some of you people, it's natural for you, it's not natural for me, and I'm getting there, because then once I get into a groove, I'll go, and it'll just be like 5 or 6 minutes down, and all of a sudden I'm like, I feel the cramping coming in, and when I feel it, I just close my mouth. You guys are like, I wish you'd close your mouth more often. Close my mouth and just breathe in through my nose and make sure I'm all belly breathing. And you guys, anytime the cramps came, it was just like the hint of a cramp, they're gone, totally gone. So, ooh, my nails look hideous. Sorry. Thank God I have a nail appointment tonight, so the next time you see me, I'm so excited. I get to look forward to not only getting my nails done tonight, but also sushi with my good friend Tommy. Tommy! I can't wait to see you. So anyway, I digress, as usual. Drinking my water with my glutamine. What's gonna be for breakfast this morning? I'm going with what I feel like, you guys. So definitely trying to, and it was funny, that new running book I had, it was suggesting like a, kind of like a 50% carb, 25% fat, 25% protein. I'm not really like, I'm just not focusing on that. I'm not gonna get back into that, but I'm definitely, you know, trying to balance my day. I tend to have like my carbier stuff during the morning. Like right now, I'm gonna have, this is like one of my new obsessions, this puffin cereal. And then I use almond breeze for milk. And then because this has per serving 6 grams, that's not like a lot of protein, I'm gonna do just a water and protein shake. So for that, when I do just water, I love Visalis. Visalis with this is so yummy. But because I'm having cereal, this is just my way of kind of like balancing out and making sure I don't have like a huge calorie breakfast. But I'll use this because this is what I mix. I really like this, you guys. I mix this with just water, and that is 90 calories, 0 grams of fat, 23 grams of protein. This stuff, I gotta tell you, I find this very yummy. So when I'm just trying to add some protein, because I'm having mostly a carb, and then how much protein's in this? It's only 1 gram of protein. So because this has, you know, 220 calories and not as much protein, I'm gonna add my protein that way. Now, if I was going to do like something that was a little bit lower calorie, I do Visalis Shake, the Visalis protein powder that I told you guys about. It's so yummy when you mix it with this, and this is unsweetened. So this is not like vanilla. When you mix it with this, it just tastes like, what does it taste like? It almost tastes like a vanilla latte or like vanilla pudding. It's really got a good taste to it. But again, if I did that plus this, that'd be like 90 calories plus 40 calories, which is 130 calories, plus my cappuccino plus this. You know, it's just what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's not the end of the world if I have a 600 calorie breakfast as opposed to a 400, but just how I'm balancing it out for today. I'm just winging it, you guys. I'm much more relaxed about food, and it feels awesome. I'm trying to stick with, you know, real food that's good. I mean, good for you, and not a ton of ingredients that I don't understand. You know, most of the stuff I'm getting at Trader Joe's, that's what's awesome about Trader Joe's, is I don't have a Whole Foods in my area, but Trader Joe's has such awesome food. Most of it's like organic. I made some tilapia last night, so that's probably what I'll have for lunch, is tilapia and maybe some green beans or Brussels sprouts. You know, again, so if I'm doing like more carby in the morning, yesterday I had protein pancakes for breakfast, made those with the bisalis, which was yummy. And then I will do, you know, just balance it out. So if I have kind of a lot more carbs during the day, I had, you know, and plus I like to just taper off and kind of have protein and not, you know, bready kind of stuff towards the end of the day. It's what works for me, but I'm not following any specific diet plan. I'm not counting calories. I'm kind of recording what I'm eating, and I'm more recording what I'm eating not so that I can say, oh, you know, I broke a rule, but more so that I can look back on this last 90 days of the year and look at what I was eating and look at the results that I produced. And, you know, it's more about like self-study. And you guys, that's what we have to do, right? So that's all there is to it. The books are good. I'm feeling great. I'm just really proud of myself, and it's really kind of exciting. And I'm so proud of so many of you guys. And I want to also apologize to so many of you because the only time I can really now catch up on reading blogs is on the weekends. And I don't want you to think that I'm like stuck up and that I don't have time to read blogs or whatever. I really I just wish I did. But if you go to my Google Reader and see how many blogs I read for business and for fitness, you would crap your pants, seriously. It's like a hell of a lot of blog reading. And I don't want to be one of those people that's like just reading blogs and skimming so people think I'm reading, you know, and then you're like, hey, you know, I just saying hi. No, when I read blogs, I want to read them. And you guys have such awesome blogs. It's like, so I hope you understand that what I have to do with my life right now is usually Saturdays and Sundays. When I have my coffee in the morning, kind of like wanting to dance. Okay, sorry. That's when I do my blog reading. So I hope you'll forgive me and realize that that's really when I have to catch up with all of y'all. But do what I can. So you guys have a good rest of the day. Okay, I'm gonna have my cappuccino, my breakfast. And, oh my gosh, I don't think, I just realized, I need recommendations from you guys for Wednesday Wood Factor. I mean, I have a whole list, okay? Like I said, it's kind of coming from my blog roll tool of people that I meet, and I'm gonna be doing interviews. But I would love to hear from you who you'd like to see, because a lot of you read blogs that I haven't discovered yet, so send them my way. Put them in the comments, don't be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm not gonna eat you alive, I'm not gonna spam you, just leave a comment, people. Come and join the world. You won't believe how your life will change when you start commenting. You'll lose 10 pounds, I'll tell you right now. The second you start commenting, you'll start losing 10 pounds. I'm gonna get in trouble with the FTC. I'm just kidding. That was just a joke, people, okay? Have a great day. I haven't even had caffeine yet, and this is how I roll, okay? Have a great day.